Hey guys, sorry my hair is like a disaster right now because I didn't really shape it anyway. I just brushed it and, took a shower earlier today. My lip ring is this one for now. I have to put in another one because my labret bead fell off and I lost the labret in the wash, so there was that. But I'm at the end of my clam journey. I stuck them in here. I've been eating them. They got real small. When you cook them, they do. I cooked them in garlic butter water. Like I boiled them until they opened all the way. And then I cooked them until they got even further open, like they were all the way open. And then I crushed them up with a little mortar and pestle that I have. It's about like this big. And I kept squishing them so that way when I put them with the noodles, they would blend in with the noodles better and they wouldn't be so chunky. There's actually one right here. Let me see if I can grab it while I'm glad I found it. You can see some of them in here. Those little specks that are not white are my clams. And they do taste good because they taste like a garlicky, buttery thing. You don't taste the algae. And see, I know you're supposed to purge your clams before you eat them. I didn't because I wanted all the nutrition coming from them. I didn't want them to be just the meat. You don't taste the algae. You don't taste anything. They're just there. It's almost like you sprinkled pepper or salt or something. You don't really taste it that much. It's just there. So, that's basically it about my clams. If you guys want to see me on Bonga Cams, go over there. I'll be live throughout the day. I normally am live in the morning and live at night around 2 in the morning. I am Central Time, so it's different. So if you are somewhere else, it may be a different time for you, but 2 in the morning Central is when I'll be on. I'm trying to think. That's why I'm looking up. But, I mean, I'm moving out of my grandparents' house. I've been in another house for the past 2 weeks. And that was a trial basis run to see if we fit as roommates, all of us as roommates. And we do. And so now it comes down to we have to leave that other house. The other 2 roommates that are of mine have to leave the other house by the 30th. Because it's one of their family members' houses and they have to leave it by the 30th, and I'm moving in with them. My part of rent is $700. I have so far $67 of my last check that's coming in the mail because I work through Bonga Cams and I don't have direct deposit yet. I need it, but I don't have it yet. So, I'm trying to get all my stuff together. I've got bins over in the corner and a trash can because we need a trash can. A couple bins to put my stuff in. I'm not going to probably bring everything, but I am going to bring quite a bit of my stuff. Like the things that are necessary, like mixers, blenders, stuff like that I have. Food. Slicer for vegetables, things like that, because I know one of the roommates will love the slicer because she eats a lot of fruit, so her star fruit can go in there and slice it up, and I think that's pretty awesome. I'm cleaning out my fish tank. I think I said that already. I've got my clams in here, which they taste good. Again, you don't really taste them, you just taste the garlic and the butter. In my pasta. They were small when they came out. I had some pretty big ones in there that got big, but I still crushed them up small so they would fit in the pasta. Because my pasta is real skinny. It's the little tiny vermicelli or vermicelli noodles. I mean, they're real small. Tastes good. It's my lunch. And also I wanted to make another snippet while I'm here and while I can do it really quick about this hajmola. This hajmola is little bitty flat little discs. You take 2 and it makes you poop. I've been taking those whenever I eat a big meal, so that way I don't have all the food stay in my body. I know that's wrong, and it is like a bulimic behavior, but if I'm eating something that's like really heavy and I realize I'm eating too much, I don't want all that to stay in me. I'll gain all that weight, which is why I don't keep the weight on, and I end up taking this. I wouldn't recommend it. It is something that's bad. Don't do it. It's something that's bad to do. Like, you're not supposed to abuse laxatives like that. But when I overeat or something, or I feel like I've ate too much, I do it. It's wrong. Don't do it. Please don't do it. That's bulimia. But I'm just wanting to tell you that's what has been happening with me, and I wanted to keep you guys updated on it. Last 2 weeks, I didn't take my hajmola. I've been doing good, but it is next to me. I am wanting to use it tonight because I will be eating a big old hamburger, and it is going to be really big. And so I will be taking my hajmola tonight. I'm just saying straight up. But I drink it with water. You're supposed to chew it, and I do chew it, but you're supposed to just take it like it is. But the sad part with the hajmola is, if I can get some out really quick so you can see, the hajmola tastes a lot like a bouillon cube that you've just literally sucked on. And that's why I always do it with water, because I can't do it straight. There's no way in hell. And my lip ring, I don't know if I touched on this in this video yet. My lip ring is not going to stay this way. I am going to be pulling out another lip ray, but the thing is, I have to go get me my lip ray and put it in. My lip ring, sorry, I'm eating my noodles still. They taste good. My lip ray bead fell off at Wingstop, and a couple days ago, and when it did, I lost the bead, and I didn't have the way to hold it. And this lip ring I've had on my jacket pocket for my purple plaid jacket shirt thing for a good while, and I left it there as like decoration because this ring is too big. It doesn't fit flush to my lip. Like all the way, there's like extra room, and it's kind of big, so when I talk, it touches my teeth. And at first, I was kind of annoyed with it because of the way I talk, but then I got used to it, I guess, that it taps my teeth. But I am going to be putting in another libre. And in a couple of months, if I can save or whatever happens, if I have the money at the time, I will be getting me another hoop, possibly. But I'll get it on eBay or somewhere where it's cheap and get a smaller diameter, like a smaller around. Because it's the right size this way, like around this way, but around that way it's too big. Because I might try a hoop again. I'm not sure. But if I do, I do. I don't, I don't. You know, I'm not really sure yet. I'm going to wait. My life is still a mystery at the moment. I don't even know if I'll be able to save up for rent. I'm trying to sell my moped for $800 so people can talk me down to at least $700. Because that's the lowest I'll go. And I'm selling my white car for $3,000. And that's the lowest I'll go. So, and I've been working at Bonga Cams. If you guys want to see me there, any donation for my rent is very well pleased. Like, I want to make rent. I have to make rent. I can't stay in this house forever. I was at one of the roommates' houses for 2 weeks. And they have to get out of that house by the 30th. So it's kind of like we're all in a mess right now, all running and hustling and bustling to get stuff done. I have to go off this video in a minute so I can take pictures of my moped because I'm listing it on Facebook Marketplace. If anybody lives, you know, in the area, it's local pickup. But I ain't going to say where I live because then other people will find me that are not interested, and that would suck. So I'm not going to mention where I'm at, but the thing is, though, I am getting that sold, so there's that. I'm going to eat my food, and then I might get back on Bonga Cams if I don't get the moped pictures, which we need to get that battery put back in because we got a new battery for it. It runs great. It's blue. It's a Telltale 50. It can go up to 50 miles an hour, but it redlines at 25. So I'd rather not go to 50 miles an hour on it, because it's at the red line at 25. And so that's why it can go up to 50, but that's not really good on it, and it's only if you're like really needing it to go there. Keep eating my food, so I'm gonna go. You guys are awesome. Keep being awesome.